to thank you for being here. This Diesel live session.
Thank you for having us.
Can you present yourself to the people?
Well, my name is Bertus. I'm the drummer and singer in Cooper. That's me.
René, I'm the singer and guitar player.
Moi, je suis Forrest, chanteur. Je chante dans Forrest Spooky.
And I'm Eddie. I play bass in Cooper and in the Cooper Force Spooky Experience.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tu veux que je le fasse en français ou en anglais?
No.
All in English?
In English.
No.
So
we
know,
need to know what you're saying.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, René called me and asked me if I wanted to sing on a Cooper record, and it turned out to be the record we released at the end of 2024, which we co-wrote. So they wrote half of the songs, and I wrote a little less than half of the songs, and the rest, nobody knows who wrote the last part.
True.
And what if we the story? Oh, I started with the end, but we met 20-ish, 25 years ago, something like that.
Yeah.
And we kept meeting along the way, and we became friends, and we saw each other. We played shows together, and then I worked with René on some of my records to pre-produce the songs. And then when he's on holiday, he comes around and we eat a lot of cheese. Sometimes we go to flunch.
Yeah. We do that.
Yeah.
Smile on
That's
his
what we
face.
do. Going to flunch.
So it's been a long time friendship.
Yeah. So and then we decided, well, it wouldn't be fun to record with Forrest. Finally. And then he first thought that he was just going to sing on our songs. So he thought it would be easy, as in the sense that he only had to read the lyrics and sing them. But no, we wanted him to. We wanted songs he wrote on the record as well, because we wanted to have a proper cooperation. So that happened. Took a while, but it happened.
I'm slow.
We are slow. We're all slow. Slow and old.
That's pretty much the story.
Of you.
Oh, you need to repeat the question and answer him. I know the answer.
Because of him.
You need to repeat the question. He's not.
I have to repeat the question.
Well, you need to use the question.
How did we end up on Kicking Records? Well, that was because of him as well. Because I gave him a Right Now record by Cooper, and it took you a long time to listen to it. But when he listened to it, he was quite enthusiastic and said, "I want to release it." And c'est tout.
Okay.
That's how we ended up on Kicking Records.
What year was it right now?
2009.
It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything's been a while.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah.
Et toujours chez Kicking en fait pour les sorties en France. Du coup,
And so you've always been working with Kicking for the French releases?
Yeah. Well, before that, we were on the Makes Me Alright was on Kung Fu Records, US, and the first two records were on Conqueror, which was like a Dutch record company, and there's also a record on Suburban Records. It's also a Dutch record company. So we've been hopping from record company to record company, or doing it ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, the record we released together, December 2024, we produced it ourselves.
Yeah.
There's no. We are the labels.
Nobody wanted it.
But
And we're almost sold out. So
Yeah, so hey, we're doing good.
Jokes on them.
Yeah. Who's having a last laugh now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please buy our record.
Yeah. Still got 300. It depends on how you define punk rock, because there's like a pretty fanatic small little scene on the what we call the epitaph kind of punk rock, the West Coast punk rock, and there's also a couple of bands playing pretty. How do you say that?
Raw.
Raw.
Garage
Also,
kinda.
yeah, garage. It's not a big scene, and it's not a lot of people. It's not a big scene, but it's cool. And
There are great bands.
Yeah, they're
around.
great bands. So it's not big, but it's cool.
What's the audience like? Do you play in front of a lot of people in the?
Oh well.
How did it kind of grow since the beginning of Cooper to nowadays? How did you feel the evolution was?
The evolution of the audience.
Yeah, the scene, the audience, the people listen
The
to punk
thing
rock.
is
They come
that-
out, they buy records.
What we do, the Dutch people don't really like. So as for audiences, it's pretty much still the same.
Yeah, small
A
audiences.
few.
Yeah.
So that's fine because the music we listen to, nobody likes either. So how can we expect a lot of people to listen to our music? So
Yeah.
it's cool. We've been doing it for 30 plus years, so
But there's still new generations getting enthusiastic about the punk rock kind of thing. So it's not like it's all 50 plus people or so. That's not what it is. If you certain shows, there is really young audiences.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a band like Turnstile is huge,
yeah,
but it's huge everywhere. So
Yeah.
and that is that's why I said define punk rock, because it's like and that's a big exception, of course, a band like Turnstile. But yeah,
But there are like local scenes, aren't there? Like there's the Stardom scene as well. Like with the
yeah. There are still some scenes, but
Rotterdam
it's
scene, it's
you know
still-
it's really small.
yeah, like
In
I
some
said,
cities, you have some. Yeah.
We released our record late 2024, and then we did the first tour together on our West Coast. Around when was it?
also,
What was last year?
Yeah, a bit
Yeah.
earlier than it was in February and March.
Very much.
Yeah, right. It was a year ago, so 2025, and this is the second round we're doing. Everybody's super busy, so it's tough to find a spot within the whole year where we can play together. And it seems to be this period of the year.
Yeah.
This seems to be the quietest for everybody.
Yeah.
So this is the second run, and we see how it goes along the way. I mean, we're still two different bands playing together. That makes the schedule difficult as well, on top of jobs and whatever everybody has. But but it's fun to do.
It
It's
is
really cool.
And that's the main reason for doing it. It's fun.
I can say that I discovered Cooper from a mixtape. My brother Ed had a mixtape with the split Shaggy Hound Cooper on it. Was that 2001? 2000?
That's split.
Yeah.
98.
98.
98.
Split 98. And I was driving in the Fiat 500 of my parents going to work in a booking agency. I used to work in Cascade Production. And I was driving and this song came up rapped. And I, with all the vocals and that drove me crazy. I started screaming in the car from excitement hearing it. Like, wrap your heart around my heart. I was like, yeah! And so I got there. I wrote an email to Renee, which I didn't know it was you, but I wrote an email to the Cooper band saying, hey, can I have all your records? What is it, like those 3 records?
Yeah,
at the
something
time?
Yeah, 3.
And so we chatted on it by email, and then he sent me the records, and he never asked for the money. And I sent 2 emails, and then I was like, oh, well, if he doesn't
Our
want my money,
answer.
I'll keep it.
Yeah.
And
And
then
that's how we didn't come filthy rich.
Yeah.
that's the punk rock business plan in the Netherlands.
Yeah. The business
Don't let
model
people
has some
pay
holes
for
in
it. Yeah, I thought, I was happy enough as it was when somebody liked it. So yeah, you can have my records. There we go. Still got 500 left.
But anyway, the thing is
I
that
appreciate it.
we sing that song in the set today, so that's fucking amazing for me to be singing that song. And we forget about it because we're driving and we're taking care of logistics and stuff like that. But when we talk about it and I remember that time, it's pretty amazing for me to be playing with these guys and that we have a record and being pals and stuff. Mm-hmm. So that's also part of the punk rock scene.
True.
Just meeting people and just everybody's kind
Yeah.
of leveled out, and it's all
Sleeping at people's places.
yeah. It's easy and humane.
Making memories.
Makes me cry. So yeah, no, stoked. Really cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You.